Okay, let's find that fuse. Somebody left this door open. What in the name of sanity itself is this?
Beta, they were storing the red matter in simple hydrogen tanks. There are leaks everywhere.
Yeah, that checks out with the information I've managed to decrypt so far. It looks like they were extracting red matter from Ground Zero and transporting it here via the rail network.
But why so much? Was Lysenko out of his mind? I can understand small-scale sample research like Irina did. But this...
I'm not sure what to say. I'm just as surprised as you are. They were playing with fire.
I'll say. This is an unknown biomass has leaked out of the tanks. Yeah, of course my scanner doesn't really know what this thing is. That is a lot of it, isn't it? We have to abort the extraction. These containers were not designed for this, and there is not much more I can do. It is only a matter of time before they start leaking. We will not meet our quota if we stop the extraction. They've held out so far, they'll hold out for a while longer. Stop being such an alarmist. You're going to get us into trouble. Neither of these is signed. And over here we have schematics showing the pressure relief valve for the hydrogen storage tanks. I'm guessing those are connected by that pipe over there. Wait a second. Is that stuff leaking out of the top and running down to the bottom? Yeah, I agree. Why so much of it? Wait a second. What is this? There's something in the vents. Oh. I might even need that thing. Now, how exactly is I supposed to pull stuff towards me? There was a way to do that, and I'm not entirely sure how. Wait, I propped this up. Is it possible by any chance we could go up there, grab that thing, and oh, never mind, it's not a fuse at all. It's one of those things that holds the wheel in place. Okay, well that was some fancy footwork I did there. I imagine I'm gonna need it at some point. Might as well put it down here. Okay, well, let me just check out what this thing is. This is the 5th clock I've had to check this week. If the Cosmic Bureau has decided to cheapen out on clocks, it's not my problem. I don't have time for this. Yeah, the standard Vulgarian clock is designed so sober and classy, it's no wonder it's used throughout the entire motherland. All this clock stuff can wait. Is that a walkway up there? Looks like it is. Problem is I'm gonna have to... There's a railing all along it except for over here where there's a wheel up there. And over here there's a mount for one. I don't know which doors these open, but I'm gonna have to get at that wheel. In order to get at that wheel, I'm gonna have to jump kind of high. And while I'm at it, I'm wondering if those pipes can actually support my weight. I'm guessing I don't want to, say, break them and have the red matter gushing out everywhere, or land in the red matter because of yet another miscalculation with all this jumping. I don't know what that stuff is, but I got an uneasy feeling it'll infect me. Assuming, of course, I'm not already infected somehow. There is something wrong with me. I'm not sure what. And I'm not sure how the definition of what is right or wrong applies, per se. But there's got to be a reason why I keep getting these headaches, and I was able to somehow jump dimensions into where that rover was. Come to think of it, I think they saw me. Alright, so this thing looks like some kind of makeshift generator. Wait a second. This is like starting a mower, isn't it? Oh, and these... Yeah, here we go. Yeah, every time that thing turned green, that's when you could pull it. I don't know what would have happened if it turned red. It would just failed or something. Is there anything down there, by the way? Ah, no, it's just ordinary floor. Oh well, worth a shot. Of a flare gun. Okay, so this is open now. Sorry. This lever's open, operable. This thing... here we go. Yeah, it opens this garage door. Okay, so we're still nowhere near turning that off, but I did wonder why this thing, this cart, was here if I didn't need it to get back here, or if I didn't need it to cross from this side to the other side and get in that room over there. It looks to me as though it could help, though. There's that walkway, and I have to get on it somehow. And every inch or possibly centimeter of height I can get would help out. A couple of combination moves here. Okay, let me just position this such that it is, you see that gap in the rail there? That's where I'm trying to go. That gap. I can't help but think that if I were to jump anywhere else, there isn't I wouldn't be able to make it over the fence. Okay, well, gotta get that wheel anyway. Let's be extra careful here. I don't want to... The last thing I want to do is land in that red matter. There's way too much of it. What's his name is right. What exactly are they doing with it all? Okay, this doesn't really give me that much height. So I can't help but wonder if those pipes... If I can stand on this pipe and take that. It's a risky move. Maybe I'm just being overly paranoid. Oh. Here goes anyway. And it paid off. Ow! Ow, ow, ow. Sorry, banged my head on the ceiling. What is this? The wheel. Oh, wait. This pipe is loose. And now this pipe is detached. What am I going to do with this thing? I can't exactly just toss it down there, can I? Am I going to need this thing? Is there anything on the other end of... It doesn't look like there is. Well, I don't know, do I need this half of a pipe or no? It's kind of hard to tell. But it's not nearly as important as that wheel here. So I'm going to take this wheel, put it in here, and then drift off of here and hope for my own sake that I... well, I'd like to make it down there in one go. I don't want to test this pipe any more than I have to. Well, alright. There's nothing, I suppose. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm just going to set this down somewhere. Like I said, I have no idea whether I'm going to need this thing or not. So there's the... I have to get this out somehow. Ah, here we go. I suppose any civilization advanced enough to hide stuff like that, or can override light speed, or not override light speed, but say go to planets like Saturn or Neptune, tens of astronomical units away, in a reasonable amount of time, by which I mean not the months or possibly even years that it takes for a conventional space mission. Okay, so I just stuck that pin in my inventory, and well, it seems all I'm doing is opening this other garage door here. I don't know why, unless I'm supposed to wheel that cart over there out. But to do that, hang on long enough so that this stays open wide enough. Okay. There we go. Locked in. Alright. I don't know how much good that actually did, though. There's this other room over here. It looks as though red matter is being used for its conventional purpose, you know, plants, but there's something else over there. I don't know what it is. Oh, and the clock is spinning backwards again. Like I said, I don't know what that is, but okay, so what exactly does... Oh, well, yeah, either a fuse or a battery goes in here. And that's the only way I'm ever going to get that turret off. But at the same time, why would I need to open this door, open this garage door here, unless it's to pull out this cart? Just back myself up. All right. There we go. Let's get this through. Around here. So yeah, there is something of a method to my madness here. Let me see if I can scope something out by jumping onto the top of this thing. And then making another jump as high as I can and seeing if there's anything on those ledges. I know how crazy it sounds, but I'm trying to second guess things here. Nothing. That's so much for the first half of this room. What about the second half? Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Still doesn't look like it. Oh my goodness, wait a second. I never noticed that before. So yeah, there's another one of these handles.
Gotta find something to help me get up there.
Yeah, well, fortunately I did find something. It's this. Natch. Well, I just wanted to see if the handle would actually open the window first before I tried wheeling this entire cart here, but okay. We're going to do this the same way we did the dig site. And because of that, I imagine that this is going to be another one-way trip.
This must be where they studied the red matter.
I'm still checking the data. Let's see if I can figure out what they planned on doing with it.
You know, I got an idea, to be honest, and it's not a very easy one to consider. If this stuff is anything like uranium or plutonium, then maybe they were planning an attack of some kind, or a deterrent. Like a nuclear deterrent, but worse. This could be their version of Tsar Bomb, but they did mention energy. I have received news that Irina Sorova has applied for a transfer to Stroka N3. Her progress with the red matter at Tosca Station has been negligible. Our progress, on the other hand, is much more promising. Keep it up, comrades. Good work, Andrei Lysenko. Bit of an ideological disagreement on what to do with this stuff. Sort of like... Actually, it's sort of like Alfred Nobel. He invented explosives, or perhaps dynamite, in order to dig big holes, clear areas for mining. He did not expect it to be used to kill people. And boy, was he ever upset. Hence the Nobel Peace Prize. We are testing the impact of varying frequencies of light on the red matter, but I have serious doubts about whether we are taking the proper precautions. I'm already the second replacement they have called in here at the lab, and I'm beginning to feel sick myself. So indeed, will. I think red matter does make you sick. It certainly made Irina sick. What exactly did happen to her, though, if she was considered alive at Tosca and presumed dead at N3? Entry corrupted, unable to recover information. However, you cannot help but marvel at its importance. You might even see it appears to be the most important device of all. Well, when did I ever program my opinion into my EVA suit? I have no idea what this thing does. And to be perfectly frank, the most important device of all was the one we left behind in that tunnel. Oh, glory, hallelujah, here we go. At long, long last. But I'm certainly not gonna be able to get out of here anytime soon. I gotta open this door somehow, and I'm guessing saying Iftach Simsim isn't gonna work. Okay, what's this stuff? Blood? Scientific Erlenmeyer flasks. Contains an unknown liquid. Which isn't blood, I guess. Funny thing about this flask. Note its triangular shape. It was designed to be picked up by the neck and swirled about like this to mix compounds and such. I am not going to demonstrate it here, though. Too risky. File binder full of redacted research data. Another one. Leaky container repairs for dummies. Well, no, the dummy was the guy who decided to put that red matter stuff in hydrogen tanks in the first place. File binder side effects of long-term exposure to biohazardous substances. Although it does not mention anything about alien biohazardous substances, so they're just as clueless as they were before. Scientific This is an Erlenmeyer flask? It contains an unknown liquid. Maybe it's a different type of Erlenmeyer flask than I'm used to seeing. And this over here, microbiological cell incubator used to accelerate the natural growth of red matter-related cultures. And yeah, those look familiar from Red Matter 1. Right down to the luminosity. I'm guessing they're another stage of the red matter as opposed to just the plain old-fashioned stuff itself. And this? No idea. It's probably a vent hood or something. This? Portable electric stove to heat up anything. I'm gonna have to cause another fire. Well, this thing won't confirm it, but if I had to guess, I'd say this is somewhere where you would react chemicals that that produce gases or something, and the gases would be sucked up this tube at the fume hood. It's been a while since I've thought about anything close to this. And I don't remember the last time I used a fume hood, unless you're counting the one that I have over my stove, which isn't exactly a fume hood. So we have sulfur, chlorine, more chlorine, bromine, more sulfur, and more of that unknown stuff. The problem is I'm not really sure offhand what compounds or gases or anything like that you could make from sulfur, chlorine, bromine, or any combination of the two. I mean, yeah, chlorine is gas, chlorine is a poisonous gas. Bromine is a liquid, and sulfur is solid. I mean, you can buy big jugs of this stuff, so I have no idea why you use it, what you use it for in space content. There's a rotary evaporator. I remember when we saw that. And this is something I'd rather not touch with a 10-foot pole, but I don't have a 10-foot pole on me, so I can't really measure how far 10 feet is. Unknown biomass, no vital signs detected. I'm guessing it's dead. But I'm also guessing that this thing doesn't know whether one of those, whether that glob is dead or alive. Probe machine specifically designed to interact with red matter specimens. I wonder how I knew that. Maybe it's just from the look of the thing, you know? And there's all these pincers and such. Okay, where are we? This still doesn't tell you what this is. What is it? It's some kind of gas canister, a bulk gas canister. I still got that fuse. And this, a fragment of rough stone with a reddish tinge, it appears to radiate a small amount of energy. Hence my guess as to whether or not this was Sarabamba, or a nude Sarabamba. And this looks like it. You know, that thing looked like a dinner plate, to be honest, but I'm guessing it's for measuring stuff. Schematics for the multi-frequency light emitter detailing the various components. Said multi-frequency light emitter being... oh, that thing over there. Are you out of your mind? Do I need to remind you of what happened to the last guy? Is he out of whose mind? I think Igor is feeling unwell. Maybe we should notify Dr. Lysenko.